Good morning. 6:54. So the plan is to meet. Yo, not to start this video on a sour ass note, but like I forgot my fucking headphone. So I forgot my stringer. I don't give a fuck about. It's a piece of clothes. Forgot my damn headphones at the gym. I think I'm keeping my hopes high in terms of them still being there, but we're heading there in a little bit. I think we're going to breakfast right now, but whatever. I'm kind of sour because those are hella expensive, but anyway, good morning. So day 2, we are heading to the main lobby now. So we're getting breakfast with the team. I woke up a little earlier. I'm gonna get the hotel breakfast as well. It's at like 8, so yeah, it's 7 o'clock now. I'm gonna eat a little bit, just chill in the lobby. I'm gonna attempt to text Dan or Sebastian to see if they know anybody, because like even the counter girls are mad cool at the gym. Because I'm pretty sure all my shit's in like the posing room, but like whatever. I don't know if Floridians are like super like calm with it or nice with it, and like yeah, but like we kept your stuff, you know, so like I said, I don't know, maybe I'm keeping my hopes high, but whatever. Gonna go eat at the lobby because yesterday's eating was weird. Training was great. Yesterday's eating was weird, so I'm gonna try to get like that much more in today. Eat breakfast, go to our breakfast, and then take it from there. We got a whole bunch of shit going on today too, so welcome to day 2.
Nah, I came with everything. I mean, I ended up buying like even the rig and everything came separately.
I don't remember you bought the rig. I was like, I don't remember getting the cat one.
Bro, it's a dead giveaway. So we're here now with the team. We have everyone's here. So we're at First Watch. Tony swears it's gas. He got it back at home too, so we're trying it today. We got turkey, egg, sausage. We have a crazy ass leg day ahead of us. I think we're going to see the new warehouse first. I'm trying to also call the gym to see if they found my headphones. I'm like really tight because those headphones are fucking expensive, but whatever. If they find it, they find it. If they don't, it is what it is. But we're gonna eat this, enjoy it, head to the warehouse, and kick it from there. I'll show you guys the meal when it comes out. So everybody got their food. Tony's waiting on his omelet, but we got everything else. We're gonna eat and then head to the warehouse. This color is actually wild in real time. This is Dom's wife's car. I'm pretty sure Dom owns all of them, but got it for his wife. I'm just in love with this color actually, because this one is actually insane. The center locks are crazy, because this is fucking wild. The hips on this thing are crazy. I don't know if I'm a fan of the new wing though, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know if I like the whole over the top, but the 4.0 is a vibe. This over the RS for me for sure. Like huge, big time. This is so insane.
It's like the guy who works for the subway.
But actually, like Dom's, dude, look at the fucking weave on this thing. That's actually insane.
I would have sworn. Yeah, Sammy drove a Porsche. Yeah.
So what's actually super cool about the SVJ and the 812 that Dom has is these are the last 2 of their kind in terms of like V12 and shit like that. And understanding like the engineering behind it is fucking insane. The fact that like, one, they stopped producing them, so like the market of them is just like, it's pretty much in the eye of the beholder of what they're actually fucking worth. And just seeing it real time and all that shit is just fucking insane. Actually, it's like a one-off color and it's just absolutely wild to see all this shit in real time. So we're about we're gonna head inside right now with the team and talk with them and all that while I'm out here fucking recording and shit. So it's just actually crazy that these are one of the last few of their kind, and even he has like a David Ortiz plaque on the on like the passenger side. That's just like fucking, it's like insane to even fathom. First of all, I don't even know how the fuck David Ortiz fits in that thing, but it's like super cool to even see that real time. I'm gonna have like, I kind of have like 1,000,005 questions for Dom honestly later on like nothing completely fucking business related. I just want to kind of ask him about the cars, but it's also at the same time it's like, because I'm in such a different like diversity of like, I'm on like that opposite side of that world with like the JDM shit, so it's just like super weird to fathom all that. It's just super insane to wrap my head around. So, and now we're here, and we're just gonna have a meeting with the whole team. So let's get to work. Damn, this is cool. They got like custom stuff for the team. That's crazy.
All of you guys, mostly for the most part, came on pretty early, but at least in some way you stood out, whether it's the content that you put out, the message you spread, just representing us the right way. You know, you're kind of the front line of Raw. You know, we have athletes, we have Jansen, we have Dom, we have Chris. They're a great face for the brand, but they're not in the gyms every day. We're over here at Revive, but this is a movement we want across the world. You know, we're continuing to expand. You're gonna start to see the brands in countries overseas and stuff, but when people discover the brand, it's through people like you. You know, they'll see Dom, see Chris, see Jansen. That's cool, but they can relate a little bit more to you guys. You're showing them that they can also be part of the team as we try to build this program out. You guys are the ones they can relate to. They see you, they train with you guys showing them that anything is possible. I mean, when you guys started here, you guys have all pretty much told me one-on-one and expect to be sitting here today.
Yeah. You guys didn't have to come here, you didn't have to be here, and you have a lot of choices when it comes to representing a brand, and we appreciate the fact that you represent our brand so well. So failing is good,
Right.
okay? I think everyone needs to fail at one point in their life because I think it teaches you that you have to come back from nothing, right? You have to rebuild yourself. Right. The first business I had, I think I was in college and I started like a screen printing t-shirt business while I was in my doctorate program, and it failed. And it failed just simply because I couldn't put the effort into it, and it honestly failed because I gave up, right? Like if I didn't give up, it probably would still be here today. But at one point I realized that it wasn't where my time was needed and I had to go somewhere else. No money. I was fucking broke.
That's the thing.
So I maxed out an Amex and I was like, I'm gonna fucking go down swinging if I can't figure this out, right? I walked outside one day and I was literally crying to my mom on the phone, and I was like, I fucked up, like this isn't gonna work, you know. And my mom's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like you just opened, like you need to go find people to work. So that's when it like hit me, and I was like, right, this is not easy, right? Like no one's just gonna come walk into a business because I put a sign on the door, and you know, no one knew what Revive was then. It was like, what is this place? I had people calling the health department saying that I'm promoting IV drug use because we were doing IVs. And it was just, you know, everyone's against you. Your friends really aren't your friends at that point. They don't want to support you, you know. And it's not that they don't want to. I think it's just this weird thing that, like, it just doesn't happen. Yeah. You fail, I think, is the best thing that anybody can do because you can't lose anymore, right? You have nothing to lose at that point. And when you have nothing to lose, you work really fucking hard to dig yourself out of that hole.
In terms of, like, I hear you guys talk about, like, team and unity and all that stuff, and I understand the importance of that, but, like, how do you I almost like want to ask that question as like a really simple question, but how do you really like, in terms of investing in your team and investing in each other, how important are you guys to each other and like your girl as well? Like how like...
I mean, if you ask any single person in this room about me, they'll tell you the first thing that's important to me is like, I treat everyone here like family. You are my family until you're not. You know, I'm very big on that. I'm very big on going above and beyond for everybody who I know, everybody who's important to me. And I think that's a testament to what we've been able to create. I think everything starts on relationships. I think relationships are the fundamental of everything in the world. Culture, and that word is so abused. Family, culture, you know, tattoos that mean nothing. They mean something here. They really do. They mean something here, and I'm very big on it. So this is like an emotional subject for me because I will never stop being the way I am. I don't care how many times, you know, we get fucked over. I don't care how many times we're taken advantage of as a brand. That culture will never go away from Raw and Revive because I know that for every one person that takes advantage of us, there's hundreds of people that respect it and appreciate it. So that's the answer to your question. It is everything. Relationships, the way you treat people, that is the most important thing in the entire world to me. And that's why you guys will see that culture, it's there. It's not faked, it's not just spoken about, it's not a word we use, you can feel it. I would say that I would rather have a bunch of scrappers like we have that are just willing to grind it out and reward them extremely well, than have 9-to-5 guys who I have to have 10 of to do the job of one person who's here. I mean, like Grant, all these guys here work hard. Yeah. Everyone knows if you're working for me, you're working. You're not collecting a paycheck. You're not here from 9 to 5. I'm on your ass all the time. And if I'm not on your ass, it's a good thing. I'm really bad at telling people they're doing a good job. Usually if they're doing a good job, I'm not on their ass. That's how they know.
You guys are the ones kind of backing on this team, and I would love to help support you guys kind of get where I'm at, or as close to where I'm at as possible. If that's what your dreams are or whatever you want to chase, I'm here to help, and let me know whatever you guys want to ask is what I'm here for. First things first, and it's a very important thing, especially where all you guys are at with the social media grind, is like the pressure that can come with it and the anxiety and the stress that can come from it can be eliminated very quickly if you are actually your authentic self. Mm-hmm. If you can, and that's not just like I'm gonna be you actually have to work at that. Like you have to, like I've changed a lot, I've grown, I've evolved, and I have to take time to like sit back and realize who Chris the man is, outside of who you guys think I am, who they think I am, who everyone thinks I am. Like, who is Chris the man? I have to like reflect internally on that a lot. And the more you do that, the greater person you become, the more self-aware you are, the more confident you are, the more like conscious you are that you're making the right decisions in your life, and it just feels right. It's difficult, definitely, and it comes with a lot of communication and understanding from each other, and having an amazing partner, which now fiance, I'm very grateful to have. She's also been in this world a little bit, so she kind of understands. Right. But you need to put in effort. Love isn't something that's just like you fall in love with someone and then it's like we're good. You need to consistently put in effort, communicate, check in with what they need, make sure you're actually giving them what they need, all like presenting them love and how they need to receive it, and actually working on all that, making sure they're doing it, because it doesn't just come naturally.
Throughout the years, has it altered or like evolved in terms of like what was your why? Like what got you out of bed every day? Like through like really shitty days, or through like your prep days, and like you really were just like, or just anything in life, not even bodybuilding, like why are you here? Why are you doing it?
It's definitely evolved a lot. That's something that I've actually, when I talk about reflecting on like yourself and stuff, that's something I've recently been thinking about like deeply on myself, of where I started. I just started loving working out, I started working out, I felt good, I wanted to get huge, people like noticed it, were impressed by it, like this is cool. Then I got me into competing, that was successful, and that was winning, and that was fun, and then I was like, maybe I can make some money off this. I made a little money, that was enough, that was fun, and I kind of like grew through these little phases. And then it got to this point where like, to continue doing something, you have to absolutely love the work more than the result. You have to actually enjoy doing the work, and I definitely love doing the work, but then there's definitely a shift when you win. And then there's a shift when you win 2 times and 3 times, and you're like, you get a new obsession with winning.
So are you would you say more process oriented or outcome oriented?
Or what, sorry?
Or outcome oriented. Are you do you care more on the journey or like the results?
The journey, for sure. That's what I'm kind of, it's definitely been a mix where it became like winning for a second after I did, and then I had to shift almost back to be like, okay, like I don't want this anymore. Because when you start focusing on winning and you have it, that's when you get comfortable. And you're like, okay, well I've won now, and this is what I wanted, so like that can make you like relax, sit back, and kind of take your foot off the gas a little bit. Whereas the journey never ends. It doesn't end, and that's what you have to love to stay passionate about it. And your why within that can come from with many reasons, but I think there's like 3 levels of where you have a why. One of them is personal, one of them is like immediate family, and one of them is community. And how does that affect and contribute to each of those 3 things? How is this making me a better person? I think the discipline I get from competing and prep makes me a better person, more disciplined. It needs to be more self-aware of who I am as a man. As I've said, it makes me look inward and grow, and it also allows me to then become a better husband, soon fiance, whatever, a better brother, business partner, friend, all this stuff. And all this on top of that, the next level would be the community, another high level, which I think service is very important as a human, to give back to your community and shit. And me becoming someone with the success, the result, who has been changed by the journey. Now, who am I, this person at this top level of success that you guys may look up to a little bit? Am I just some like douchebag who's won the Olympia? Or am I someone who is like building a beautiful relationship with my wife, who has found love, who is a loyal friend, who is a loyal business partner, who's trying to be a good person, who loves his mom, and like is like humble, not a cocky, arrogant asshole. And I'm setting a good example for people who are looking up to me and thinking maybe the next generation of people might be a little bit fraction better because of where I'm at and they look up to me. I'm also a good person along with my success.
3 things that I look for in a person is the face, the personality, and the physique. If you have all 3, it's a sure shot. Like, then it's just a matter of time. Like, you just have to be consistent, you have to put out quality content, you have to be authentic, and over time you'll see, like, you're gonna skyrocket.
Right.
If you find a videographer that's money first, dump them.
Is there ever anything you guys record that you're just like, it's not gonna go up?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just like shit.
Bro, I feel like I said
Do you like
every
trash
video.
stuff? Like,
Oh, we've
Yeah.
trashed videos before,
Yeah.
but like,
is there any
again,
like regret when you guys do that?
no, absolutely not. Because
Okay.
like, if that's another thing with YouTube, don't regret anything. Like, if you post a video and you watch it back and you're like, oh, it's not that great, like I wish I took more time on it, don't look at it like, okay, fuck, let me just delete it. Look at that as a learning lesson,
Yeah.
and just use it for your next video. Because again, like, some of the best YouTubers still have their shittiest videos up because for them it was like a motivational drive. Like, that's their learning curve. Like, you watch the evolution of them get better, and you've watched how they grew as a person outside of just whatever else they were doing. Like, they just learn. Like, you're learning on the job, essentially.
And did you ever do it for like the sake of content? Like, like if you guys hadn't posted for like a week or something, was there ever like, shit, we just gotta like get something out there, or like not really? Was was time sensitivity ever like pressure for you guys, or not really?
More in the prep series.
Okay.
But that was just because, like, prep series, again,
the
those
prep,
are
yeah.
different. Like,
Yeah.
you can have the most basically formatted video, and for us it would still do well just because of how much investment we had from the audience. But other than that, not really.
It was like just like it was like it is what it is. Like if it didn't go out, it didn't go out.
Yeah.
But I've noticed with like short form content, like TikTok Reels or whatever, it really doesn't like matter what you post, even if you don't like it, like post it. Because I've had plenty of occasions where I would post something I was like iffy about or just like on the fence, and I ended up doing really fucking well. Or like it popped off.
Yeah.
And I look at it, I'm like, what the fuck? I wasn't even gonna post that. So like, if you have stuff like in your files or just like stored away, definitely like just post it out. So yeah. Like.
That's sick. Yo, dude. All right, I don't know how much. I think I'm gonna put snippets up of all that shit because Dom and we were all talking forever. They had my headphones. They had a fucking lost and found, and they fucking found them. I'm gonna double. So in the lost and found, my stringer wasn't there. I don't really care about the stringer, but I'm double checking Seb's car right now. In the back, maybe like I had it loose before I packed the car. This is still like insane, but that's no big deal, right? I just don't know if I had it loose and I just launched it back here, or like, I don't think so, but it doesn't hurt to try or check. I did kind of fucking like that stringer though. If I could be 2 for 2 right now, that'd be sick, but I don't think so. Whee! I'm like ransacking Seb's car too for no reason. I'm gonna clean it up. Nope, alright, I don't think so. Well, that's fire. So, we're down a stringer. Fuck it. Raw, make a stringer. So we can. We also just had Mad Chick-fil-A. And, nope. Yeah, alright, sick. I think we lost a stringer. We also just had Mad Chick-fil-A, so now we have to squat. I don't think, yo, look who's behind camera. I fucking left my stringer here. Yo, but they found the fucking, say what's up to Vaughn. Or actually,
Well,
Vaughn, say what's up to my 5 subscribers.
What's up, guys?
That's kind of fire. No, I left my freaking stringer here, but these were in the lost and found. I was like tight all day because I was like, fuck.
What, the headphones?
Yeah, because the headphones were bread. Yeah, the headphones were expensive, so I was like, shit. But I'm happy we found those. All right, so we're gonna hit a leg workout. We haven't gotten photos with any of the guys either. So I was telling even Vaughn, because Vaughn, this is gonna be a second workout of the day, like a fucking psycho. Yeah, we're gonna get pictures with all the guys before we actually head out. So we have to hit a leg day now though. So let's get moving and figure it all out.
So we're here right now. So Brent's giving me Brent's giving me the rundown for like leg days and shit. It's really hard because like I want somebody to be here and like, oh my god, like Brent's taking me through the workout because he's like here recording with us or like helping us. But there's just a lot going on. Like I mean, for you guys, like the arsenal of people that I'm around is like crazy right now. So like I'm just literally trying to take it all in. But I have Brent here trying to help me throughout the leg day, stuff like that, because I'm having a hard time just even with hamstrings as a whole. We're waiting on the individual one right here to be done with, and then he's gonna kind of take me through that. So I may even just run a leg workout with him because he said he's not here to train, he's just kind of here to help us. So we're gonna see, we're gonna kick it. We're already on we took a adrenaline shock and pre because like it's just everything's up in the air. We ate like mad fast. So we're gonna try to get everything going and see where we go with this. So it's gonna be a pretty raw, intense workout, for lack of better terms right now. And then we're gonna see what else we're gonna hit.
So you work up to a top set that's gonna be about 110% intensity. So we're talking about, you know, you're shooting, you probably can only get 10, but somehow you have to find 12 to 15, you know? So that's gonna be your all-out set, and you should be taxed after that. After that, I'll usually do some kind of variation. So that's either when you lower the weight just a little bit, do another top set, or do like a time and 10% where you slow it down, like a 3-second negative, one contraction. You know, you can do a drop set, you can do rest pause, you can do a cluster set. So just something to confuse the body after you already did that top set.
How big are you on like switching movements and shit like that? Or like, no, not really?
No, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna switch movements. You can't just always run the same movements for, you know, months on end because you're eventually gonna reach a plateau. So what I like to do is like, I'll get like 2 or 3 like rounds of different, like say leg focus day. I'll have like 3 different leg days and I'll do them like 1 per week or whatever, or 2 per week. And then once I start hitting plateaus, then I'll start switching. So you just go through rotations of that, trying to beat your numbers from the previous time. And then when you plateau, or then that's when you change that.
Are you big on like, do you track in terms of like weight on these machines as well, right? Right, like obviously tracking on that is like, I want.
I don't track so much on like this stuff, and like some people do, and I get it. But like this accessory work, you know, a lot of the accessory work I use is, you know, to warm up the muscles, to pre-exhaust it. It's pre-exhausted for the main.
Because that's why I.
And like if I can beat it, that's good. But the thing is, like a lot of this stuff, like, you know, I'll use the intensifiers. It's not always just a straight set at the top. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense.
So use them as tools to pre-exhaust. Get the pump in there, get the blood in there, and then use your compound movements to really push it.
All right, cool. Do you still do compounds or not really?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't like flat bench press.
Right, but like your squats and your deads, you'll do or like all variation.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing those.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, let's do it. So we're all here now. Over there. So we're setting it all up. We did it kind of backwards because we weren't supposed to. Vaughn and Grant weren't supposed to chat after Matt and his friend Matt. We were supposed to go to the warehouse, then come and train. So Vaughn and Grant kind of came on board to just talk immediately after, like Dom kind of just put them on the spot, which it worked out. But then we ate. and then came to the gym, and now we're going to the warehouse, and then we're gonna go home, shower, go to the dinner. The only thing that changed was we were supposed to go warehouse, gym, Vaughn and Grant, and then dinner. But like it changed just like a tad, which is not too crazy, but that's the way it all worked out. But the only thing is we ate mad close to the gym session, which wasn't like terrible. And I don't know, I'm not really like down here. Like I wanted to get a good session and train and shit like that, but that's not the intention of coming down here, was to come down here and learn and shit like that. So I can't have it full circle just yet. We just gotta grind, and I gotta bust my ass to kind of get out here, because there's just a lot of shit that I can't even speak about, like, and I haven't come full circle yet. But that's what like tomorrow's video is gonna like wrap up the whole trip. So we gotta go shower up and get to the warehouse. 105,000 square feet. So let's go check that out really quick. All right, we're here now at the second warehouse. It is massive as of right now. We're walking with the team. We're all the way down there. They're walking over there. Seb's up front directing and doing all this. I didn't know you owned a Mustang. How long have you had that?
A year?
Guys, this is Scott. So honestly, between Scott, Calvin, and Grant, you guys are actually the ones that are like, because I admire this shit.
Yep.
So like when you guys put the content up, it's like that's it. That's what I like to see, and stuff like that. So even like over here, where they got their own guy over here doing all that stuff. So that's like really cool, because like on a content creation level, it's like super cool and honest to see that, you know, like Scott is just like, I don't want to say a regular guy and like diminish it, but like, you know what I mean? Like he's like one of us and literally just doing the same shit. It's just so cool to see that like we're literally all doing, even Tony is doing the same exact shit. It's so cool to witness real time. And now it's 105,000 square feet. This is gonna blow my mind. I mean, if you guys know from from yesterday's video, you saw the empty warehouse of their, actually that wasn't even the original, that was their second warehouse. And the leg day that we were in, I mean the leg room we were in today, that was actually their first warehouse. So I'm probably, if I have time, I'm gonna overlay the clip right here. So that small ass room was their first warehouse. The second one, which is the first one we saw yesterday, that's empty, it was is currently, and oh fuck, hold on. All right, this is it. Oh, welcome. All right, guys, this is, holy fuck. If I had a fisheye lens on this, holy fuck.
You guys are all gonna pack orders.
We're packing orders for the next few hours.
Guys, this is actually, I'm at a loss for fucking words. 105,000 square feet. This is actually fucking mental. The catwalk area is a vibe. This is insane, guys. Insane. All our products. Oh my god. Okay. Jeez. I can't breathe right now. This is crazy. Oh my god. I almost like don't even know what to record. This is literally like, guys, look how high this fucking place is. This is insane. Holy fuck. Imagine being a company that's sold out of pre-workout to now being 105,000 square foot. Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Mike gave me a little fucking hack over here. There's something going on over here. Hold on. I want to know, are they Dom's wheels? I need to know. Hold on, where are they? Where are they?
See those white boxes?
Yeah. Wait, guys, we found a fucking Easter egg. Hold on. We found an Easter egg. Shit. Whose Audi's wheels are these? I need to know. Dom, is this you, you fuck? That's crazy, Dom. Let me find out. That's fucking insane.
Remember when I showed you guys the second warehouse? That half and half? Nino doing the shock socks? I told you it was going to be completely separate. So now he's got this.
Oh, as if that wasn't big enough, guys. So Dom was just explaining So what's actually Scott just said, when we were in the original warehouse yesterday, they had that separate room for the screen printing, and now they're doing everything in-house. And this is insane. So much shit that's like not even out. Like that's not even out yet, guys. By the time the video drops, it'll probably be like, I mean, I hope at least, I don't know how much I'm allowed to record, but.
Company less than a year ago. It was in like a shopping plaza with like one kid running it. His name was Nino. And we grew it to, I think they did more in the first 2 months of this year than they did the whole last year in volume. So we wanted to bring it in-house. We want to be able to control everything, make sure you guys got good quality stuff. So we bought all the equipment. Remember, but it took a long ass time to get our orders out, probably like a month and a half ago. It was taking like weeks at some points to get the orders out, and it was because like the inefficiency in packing. So when we moved in here, our biggest thing was we hired a company called DePasco, and they do like all the logistics for like Chick-fil-A, Burger King, you know, inventory management. And we built this system to where I would say at the last warehouse, we would probably be able to get 600 orders done a day with like 12 people. Like that's doing it good. Here we can probably, I think the best we've done so far was 1,000 orders in 4 hours with 3 people. Oh shit, bro. Yeah, that's just because the efficiency of this system that we put in place here. So now the guys all work out of here. It's all efficiently set up here. There's pickers. Pickers will go grab all the boxes in the middle. Pickers will grab a box, grab a ticket, go pick the items, bring them back to the table. There's a packer who will check it and make sure it's right, and then put it in another bin. And we have all these.
Well, say that. Experience.
It's a wild Calvin.
I know.
Be a full gym. We're gonna probably put a basketball court in here too. Oh my gosh. And then this room right here is gonna be like a VIP lounge. Set up kind of like Alpha Lane's VIP lounge, but we're gonna add like hotel rooms into it. So when people come into town, they can just stay here and kind of just really like immerse themselves in the whole entire process and just be here.
You guys should have came to the next event. They just all stay here.
Probably not for a while. This build out's gonna be, I would say, about a year process of doing this the right way. Yeah. But yeah, the gym is going to be wild. First step is getting the gym in here, obviously, for Chris, so he can train in private and not get bothered all the time. Yes. You know, host events at this gym, training seminars, the seminars like we did today, maybe on a little bit of a bigger scale, and just have that all here. And then that's going to be focused on, it's going to be a little bit of both. There's going to be another business we're starting is going to take a piece of that, and then the majority of it is going to be, you know, strictly for just like a VIP lounge. The steward, Christian Guzman, probably, how long ago did he come in? 6 months ago? Yeah, and we were at that time busting the seams at the warehouse already, and he's like, whatever you guys do, like the next warehouse you get, just go way bigger than what you think you're gonna need. You remember that? Yeah. And
I guess we could park however we like. When you own your own fucking
you own the
shit.
building.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's big energy. A lot going on. We just finished, so Calvin and Scotty did a last minute Q&A. Actually, well, for us it was last minute. I think it was planned for them, but Q&A on a whole bunch of like actual creator shit. So like that was really cool. I think that's one that's gonna hit home for me because that was like super cool. So you guys saw the warehouse. We saw the rest of the warehouse. I'm literally just gonna lay over all those clips raw. No explaining. I'm not saying whatever was said once, I'm not saying twice, so fuck it. We gotta get ready for dinner. It's actually a super nice night, so we'll get ready, get prepped, get fancied up, and I'll show you the eats. Hot second to update you guys. Look at this fucker in the shower. Dropped from the freaking, what do you call that shit? The guardrail? Not the guardrail, the top shit. Quick dinner. Not quick dinner, I'm sorry, quick change for dinner. We went a little over on the Q&A with Calvin and Scott. So quick, this is the fit real quick. So I have a crew neck from, is that American Eagle or Apartment 9? We got some Express with the Tommy. And then we got, we're supporting the boys over at Movement. So, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm bringing this. I don't know what I'm gonna record, but I'm just gonna bring it. This hasn't left my side. So we got to go get ready in a timely fashion. We were pretty quick, but The whole fucking lizard gave me a hiccup, so let's go get food. So guys, we're here closing out.
I know.
Team this is pretty much the end of it. We're all flying out tomorrow. We just finished dinner and stuff like that, and we're doing just like photos and shit like that. Because Chris was kind of like away with just like prep and all that. He didn't even get dinner, so just being around the team and stuff like that. Dom treated us to dinner and stuff. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. I'll probably like do total conclusions for the weekend tomorrow when I get back home, or just like towards the end of the trip. I'm not really looking to wrap everything up right now. I gotta wrap my head around everything. So for right now, this is just the end of day 2. Tomorrow we'll finish up, say like total closure, goodbyes, wrap up the entire trip, and then we're back home, hitting the ground running.